To drive it ahead, the linesman had nowhere to go, so this puck stays in. Off the glass by Sillinger's hand. Out to center ice. Provorov fires it in. Osterley. Up the wall, Merkulov. Didn't bump it out. Osterley picked it off. Up the left side. Here's Coyle. Chased by Sillinger. Bruins don't get this puck out, but stay with it. Here's Osterley. To Coyle. On the near side, Frederick jammed against the wall. Back up top, McAvoy across, Osterley to Frederick. Fanned on a shot, chopped it out in front. They were looking for Coyle. Frederick shoots, blocked. Edmers Leakin's moving. This puck won't get out. Out in front. One of the Bruins was knocked out. Merkulov not getting any love from the referee there. Given away, far corner, Aston Reese. Set it on the side of the net. Swayman had to be alert. That trickled between the legs and the blue paint.
Well, it sure looked like the Bruins were going to get a quality scoring chance. They're all around it. The puck's in the slot area. Nice seam pass there. Frederick can't catch and release. Merkulov gets it, but he can't make an accurate pass to Coyle. It finds Frederick again. That shot blocked. There's nothing happening in terms of getting a quality scoring chance, despite the puck being in the neighborhood of where you score goals.
The Bruins, after 2 periods, led in shots on goal 21-16. The attempts, 68 for the Bruins, 22 for the Blue Jackets. Elvis Merzlikins has been massive tonight for Columbus. Brazo did ahead. Gets to neutral ice. It's given away by Werenski. Now Brazo tripped up. Here's Danforth. Flipped it near corner. Going to chase. Carlo got it near side. An outlet up the right side. Now Marchand backhands it in. He gets locked up with Severson. Werenski stripped to the puck. Danforth near side had it. And out the Blue Jackets exit. Corrali fires it in. Both teams making some changes. We've played almost 5 minutes here in the third. Pasternak dished it in, looking for his first shot on goal tonight. Rimmed around, LeBanc lifts it out to the neutral zone. Slapped in deep by Van Riemsdyk. He had the last of the 3 in the first period. Olivier with a short-handed goal sandwiched in the middle. Puck wrapped around. Christensen drives back of the net. Picked off. Here's Zaka. He'll motor north. Geeky stops, shoots. Merzlikins the save. Has to scoop up the rebound with Zaka nearby.
Check in Thursday night at 6:30 for Bruins Face Off Live, presented by EchoStore Technologies. Adam, Barry, and Raider will set you up before the Bruins host the Utah Hockey Club and have all the latest league news. EchoStore Technologies, vision, strategy, success. You know, you mentioned no shots for David Pasternak. That's his game. His game is scoring goals. His game is to create opportunities for himself. And when you have 6 or 7 minutes of power play time, the expectation is you're going to impact the game with some shots, and it just hasn't happened for him.
Bruins chop it to the corner. VL. He'll scrape it around. McAvoy. Back of the net. VL. Couldn't hold on to it behind the net. McAvoy keeps it in for just a minute. And now it's chopped back into the Columbus end. McAvoy dives, gets it out in front. VL just a little far for him. He'll track it down. Played it back of the net. Provorov couldn't exit it. And now Beecher taking off the puck. Here's Marchenko, 3-on-2. In the slot, left of the net. Provorov shot, and Swayman a good stop. Bruins don't clear. Werenski, now Monahan, centered. Oh, he just missed Werenski in the slot. Bruins change. Werenski glides in, goes short side, missed the target on Swayman. Sillinger, back of the net. Olivier shot it out in front, puck in some skates. Osterley to McAvoy, out of the middle, Coyle. He'll charge his way in, drops and drives. Coyle. And one of the Bruins was knocked down in the blue paint. We're going to have another Bruins power play. Slam it off the extra attacker. Lori. Up top, here's Pasternak. Across, Carlo. Now Merkula. Carlo, good play to keep it in. Pasternak in the slot to Lori at the dot. Tried to center. And possession for the Blue Jackets. Bruins going to the power play. When we return, a chance to cut this margin to 1.
Welcome to UFC Fight.
The 2025 BFit Challenge, powered by National Grid, is open. Fans of all fitness levels are encouraged to walk or run in support of first responder and military charities at TD Garden on February 2nd. To register for this one-of-a-kind event, head to bostonbruins.com/BFit Challenge. Well, the Bruins get a little something going coming across the blue line. The net drive on the far side off that far post. Olivier too aggressive in his check. Takes Merkulov into the net. Power play Boston.
Bruins 1 for 4 on the man advantage. Check that, 1 for 5. And they're going to redo this.
Linesman dropped the puck while the referee was still having a conversation with Dean Everson.
Dean Everson, by the way, who played with some edge during his NHL career. He was hot after taking a look at the penalty. Here's Geeky. He'll scramble to the left point. Now for Lori. Interesting who starts. Lori. Oh, look, he lost it up top. Look out here. Sillinger over the line. 2-on-1. Send it to the middle. They score. A short-handed goal. The Bruins have allowed 2. Danforth with the strike makes it 4-1 Blue Jackets.
Well, you start the second unit because they're the ones that gave you the goal to get yourself some win, 3-1. And just a mishandle of the puck at the top of the umbrella. You're the last line of defense. You can't mishandle it there. You got to win a puck battle. You got to win a race. Sillinger able to sell enough of a shot off that left hip to make Swayman at least think that shot's coming. And he just zips it across the top of the paint for an empty netter.
Here's Pasternak. Snapped it in. McAvoy to Pasternak. Lindholm shoots. Merzlikins to save. The puck hopping around. And it's knocked down by a high stick.
Now Lindholm's going to get a good look. Simple overload play. McAvoy down low. Pasternak seam pass. Lindholm catch and release.
Minute 17 left on the Bruins man advantage. Sillinger wraps it around and all the way down. McAvoy cruises ahead. To Lindholm. This puck took a funny hop out in front. Marchand shoots. and it's blocked and cleared. McAvoy settles the puck. Here comes the late-coming Pasternak. And it's jammed by the Blue Jackets out to center ice.
Got to be better than that.
Here's Marchand, 11 and a half minutes remaining in regulation. Bruins back down by 3. Pasternak looking for Marchand. And this pass across the blue line goes out to center ice. Peake's got it. 5 seconds left on the Olivier penalty. Frederick carries it. He'll go wide. Left of the net. Centered. Pasternak a driver. Pardon me. That was Johnson backdoor. And just out of the box, here's Olivier. Johnson was speeding backdoor. Couldn't finish over at the near post. Sillinger. Now the Blue Jackets keep this puck in. Right in the net, fired over the crossbar by Severson, who had cut down low. Blue Jackets trying to win their first road outing in 8 tries. They are 1-6-2 coming in. Now Fantilli speeds his way in. Off the end boards, around it comes. Werenski shoots. Carlo deflects to the far corner. Viel. Blue Jackets keep this in. Werenski. Back of the net. Van Riemsdyk. Chopped it down low. Viel far side able to grab it, hook it to the middle. Just got it out. Columbus is going to do some changing. Beecher. He'll drag it back toward his own line. McAvoy around to check over the line, high slot. Flips to Marchand. Chopped over to the near side, and it is lifted back into the Bruins zone. Speeding ahead is Osterley. To Lindholm. Shoots wide. Ooh, the linesman got clipped by Marchenko as he was coming back in the zone. Bruins scoop it up with 9 minutes left here in the third.
Didn't feel like there was an apology necessary there, apparently.
Far side Sillinger. Set around to the far corner. Zadorov. Did you ever apologize to Leon Stickle back in the day?
Yes, of course. If I was in the wrong.
Far side, Olivier scoops it up. That puck had a little spin on it. Zadorov across to Peake. Threads it. Geeky. We'll wrap it around. And Danforth comes out with it. Now Aston Reese with a shot. And Swayman the save. That shorthanded goal, the second of the night that the Bruins have allowed. Looks like it took a little steam out of the Bruins. Frederick got knocked down at the blue line. Coyle trying to steal the puck. And it's flipped out to the neutral zone. Gloved by Laura. Now Carlo fires it in. Knocked down by Merzlikins. Given away. Johnson right circle. Right of the net. Centered. Up top. McAvoy. Thought about going cross ice. He holds it instead. Shoots. Merzlikins a chest save with Beecher out in front. Then Beecher gets locked up with Fabro. And the officials will separate those two. Blue Jackets with a 4-1 lead over the Bruins here in Boston.
ESPN FC is here all week.
This is the statement result of the weekend.
He is the heart of that team.
The best we've seen in 10 years.
ESPN FC, daily on ESPN and ESPN2.
The octagon has more than 8 sides. But for many, the beauty of sportsmanship and the honor of combat remain unseen. Your eyes might deceive you, but the heart knows the glory of victory. When the hand is raised, you'll realize that this sport is so much more.
The MVP of Sports TV brings you the latest highlights, interviews, and segments.
Best thing I saw today. Let him love you.
Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt on ESPN.
A strong play of the game presented by your New England Chevy dealers. Together, let's drive.
Well, short-handed goals against are they're absolute daggers, and especially when they come at timely periods of the hockey game that affect you negatively. Olivier with a strong move. Bruins, they don't bear down on their checks. Another turnover in the offensive zone. 2-on-1. Sillinger with a great pass to Danforth. That was when it was 3-1. That extends it to 4-1 here in the later stages of the third period. The Olivier goal extended a 1-0 lead to 2-0 when Boston was having all kinds of grade A chances.
Elvis Merzlikins probably did his best work in that first period. Bruins had at least 5 or 6. Look out, 2-on-1. Fantilli centered. And it just goes underneath the stick and over to the near side. Hammered out to center ice, deflected in by LeBanc. He actually went to training camp with the Devils, but signed in Columbus just before the season started. Marchand. Blue Jackets are going to play their first outdoor game. They're going to play it at Ohio Stadium against the Red Wings on March 1st. They're hoping to have their captain back, Boone Jenner, for that game. Wrapped around by Zadorov to Peak. Jammed back of the net. Sent up the middle, just out of the reach of Zadorov. Bruins tag up. Peak flipped it in. Coyle shot it wide. He has the lone Bruins goal. That came on the power play and cut it to a 3-1 margin in the second. But the power plays had 6 opportunities tonight. Puck glides to the far side in the Columbus end. Now Marchenko. Osterley wrapped up. Bruins trying to squeeze the pass ahead. Can't. Chinakhov shoots. He scores. Wow, he got a sweet feed from Sean Monahan and went top shelf glove side. 5-1.
Well, just more of the same, Judd. No, this isn't just, good luck for Columbus. This is, all right, the puck finds a guy. It's just a matter of taking more pride in how you play in your own zone, how much defense you want to play, and how committed you want to be to that aspect of the game. Again, all kinds of black and gold jerseys around the puck, but you're pulling the puck out of your net.
Carlo. He'll throw it in after Beecher went to come and tag up. Biel crashes into Christensen. Biel knocked down Sillinger out at center ice, brought in by Beecher. They'll backhand it deep. Poke check by Johnson keeps the puck in zone for a little bit. Here's Peak. An area pass ahead for Lindholm. Now Brazo shoots. Merzlikins a stick save. Far side, this puck squeezes out to center ice. It's time for the Ford F-150 Final 5. Peak brings it in. Brazo across. Coyle left of the net. Zadorov shoots. Merzlikins came out to meet that one. Sent across. Peak shoots. Deflected. Merzlikins the save. Scooped up by Corrali. He'll push it around to the near side. Brushed up top. Coyle fires. Blocked. With just over 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Coyle shoots just wide. Rebound. Hooked out in front. And Marchand denied by Merzlikins. Sent in by Danforth. McAvoy calling for it. He's got it. Races ahead. Blue Jackets denied at the blue line. Now Lori, a headman pass. Johnson couldn't hold on to it. Provorov with it. He'll fire it in. Now the Bruins kick it up the near side and out to center ice as it's hammered deep by Provorov. Both teams making a few changes. McAvoy, head fake, dips around to check. To Geeky, he'll paddle it deep. Merzlikins stops it. Around the glass to the near side, and attack back to neutral ice. Now Pasternak. Nice poke check by Merzlikins. Sent just wide on the long drive by Geeky. Carlo dives in. The puck eludes Zacha. Brought out by Monahan. He ripped it up last year. He was acquired by the Jets well before the trade deadline by the general manager, Kevin Cheveldayoff. And he was terrific in Winnipeg. After starting the year in Montreal, he's had all sorts of injury problems throughout his career. The bulk of which have been hip issues. Both teams making some changes with just over 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Chinakhov drops and drives. Olivier. Now Provorov sent it rink wide. Long shot. Swayman the save, and he tracks the rebound. And things starting to settle down. But the Bruins down 5-1. Service, a 100% employee-owned company. Well, Columbus got off to a fast start. Veronkov, Van Riemsdyk, and Olivier with goals in the first period. Olivier, by the way, 1 assist away from the Gordie Howe hat trick. 2 shorties by the Blue Jackets here tonight Sean Monahan with 2 assists. Sandwiched in the middle of that, Charlie Coyle's power play goal at the time had cut it to 3-1. Bruins had an early power play chance in the third period. Couldn't score on that, and then a subsequent power play chance. Danforth registered the shorthanded goal. Long shot, Swayman the save, rebound sent off the side of the net and off the surface.
Right off the draw. Just a simple shot from the point. Bruins can't get in the shooting lanes. Columbus pushing hard to the end.
Blue Jackets are going to improve to 7-9-2. This is only going to be their second win in the month of November.
You know, going into the St. Louis game, the second one here at home, you know, over the next, 10 or 11 opponents, Judd? And we talked about it a little bit more in a shorter term, but if you extend it out 10, 11 games, the Bruins were playing one team with a better than 500 record. This was an opportunity to start put points on the board, and the Bruins continue to shoot those in the foot.
Provorov near side with 1.5 minutes left. Knotted up with Johnson. Coyle couldn't get it out. Danforth across. Fabro shoots. Blocker to side by Swayman. Ripped toward the net. That shattered Coyle's stick. He'll glove it ahead. The Bruins chip it out to center ice. Corrali. He'll backhand it down low. These two teams are going to meet again just after the Christmas break. It's going to be a back-to-back home-and-home set. So not a lot of time at the char bar. Swayman send it around over to the near side. Christensen shoots off the side of the net. Christensen back of the cage. LeBanc goes to chase. Osterley crashes in. Can't get command of the puck. Lindholm's got it. He'll flip it out to the neutral zone. Christensen hammers it in. Bruins chip it up the middle, and Peak will get it out to center ice. So the Bruins are going to go winless in each of their last 3. And they're going to fall to 8-9-3.
It's going to be easy getting out of the garage tonight.
Osterley back of the net with 5. Lori cranked it up the left side and all the way down, and that will do it. The Columbus Blue Jackets, fueled by a 3-goal first period, 2 shorthanded goals in the game, and a sparkling performance by Elvis Merzlikins, register a 5-1 victory over the Bruins here in Boston. Here's the save of the game, brought to you by TD Bank.
Well, Merzlikins was very good. One of the stars tonight when the Bruins had their great A's, particularly in the first period. He stood tall, none better than this glove hand save. Quick 3-on-1 from close range. Charlie Coyle to Merkulov. Try to rip on glove side. Big stop right there. Merzlikins, the Bruins only beat him once, and that was a power play goal by Coyle.
Merzlikins 29 saves tonight to improve to 4-5-1. Adam, Barry, Billy coming up next.